You have to reverse. And they fought for us. Piestedt and the Arrowhead team fought for us at the negotiating table. We did the heavy lifting as well with the actual work, the refunding and everything like that. But it was a two-pronged approach. It was us screwing with Sony, messing with their pocketbook, messing with their future profits, messing with their entire being as a company. And it was Piestedt and Arrowhead really going in the trenches at the negotiating table to try to iron out a real solution. And then it ended up being a solution for all of us. Every single person who is a player of Helldivers, everyone is tertiarily involved, as in friends of people who play Helldivers and so on and so forth, to various other communities of people who don't even play Helldivers. They don't even know. They don't even play shooters, man. They were covering this stuff on YouTube. And also the entire community of developers who work at Arrowhead. And everyone got involved. Everyone was unified. And that is how solutions are found. Absolutely. So, guys, it's been a journey. It's been a crazy journey over the past few days. We went from things like Sony's wanting us to sign into a PlayStation Network no matter where we were, no matter whether it was freaking legal or not to do so, to requiring some countries had us required to have ID and facial scans for this as well. We went from this craziness, and it went all the way to like crazy levels of downvotes and negative reviews. It went to discussing about terms of service, whether the PSN was in the EULA for the game itself on Steam and on their website, Helldivers 2. And it wasn't. It went all the way to all kinds of crazy stuff talking about Sony's data breaches, what is right and what is not right, what should be expected from gamers, what should not be, what has been changed by PlayStation when they're caught in 4K, basically trying to act like they were in the right, them doubling down to now, today, and lots of memes. Who can forget the memes? Some of the best memes on the planet. To now, today, PlayStation has made the announcement. Helldivers fans, we've heard your feedback on the Helldivers 2 account linking update. The May 6th update, which would have required Steam, and the PlayStation Network account linking for new players and for current players beginning May 30th, will not be moving forward. We're still learning what is best for PC players, and your feedback has been invaluable. Thanks again for your continued support of Helldivers 2, and we'll keep you updated on future plans. Guys, we won! Bust out the champagne, pull down your pants, wank it for Harambe, because it's just straight up, we won. It's GG's. A full backtrack. I think Sony realized, so people were thinking that Sony would only be able to fix this for the countries that did not even have a PSN network access, which was like something like 100 and plus countries. It was a lot of countries, and with like millions and millions of people, and over 1 million gamers as well. And as a million Helldivers players could not, basically, we're going to lose access to Helldivers 2. And we thought for a while, yesterday, that pretty much only those were likely for this to be overturned for. But I had faith, guys. I told you, companies are weak. They're useless. They're bitches. And they capitulate every single time if there's an actual unified front. And for this game, there was. For this outcry, there actually was a unified front. And guess what, man? They did a full reverso. I think they realized it would be really hard for them to allow non-PSN access for just those countries and not everyone else. So I think they decided to just screw it. we're getting absolutely shafted. Like thousands of people have been refunding the game over the past 48 hours. They did not expect the level of vehemence that would be levied against them, because they were used to the Sony players that love to take it up the ass, and PC players often take it up the ass for other things, but not for this. Not for this. So they decided to pull a complete reverso card. A complete Uno reverso card. And it's done. It's GG's. We won. So, guys, it's pretty cool news. I actually made like a whole bunch of posts about this on Twitter saying pretty much the exact same thing. Because I think this proves the template for gamers. Because this is one of the first times that we've actually had the ability to shit talk a company into completely reversing something when it's a giant company like Sony. So this is the thing I put for everyone reading this. Like I said in the videos, and we made a total of 2 different major videos about this, one breaking down and then the updates yesterday. And now the third one is being recorded. That for everyone reading this, as I said in my videos, always remember, companies are weak. Every time they try to trash, they try any trash, call them out. Loudly, proudly. There we go. Sorry, chilling. Loudly, proudly, and together. They bend, they break, and they always capitulate. Huge W for gamers. Huge W for the Helldivers community. And it's true, I actually could go into far more detail because Sony can suck your nuts. Yeah, exactly. Operation, and dude, Ulfric, thank you for the 200 biddies. That is way too kind, my friend. Operation Recovery is a go. Phase 1, re-review, celebrate. Phase 2, vigilance to the future acts of High Command's treason should they arise. Exactly. Yes, future plans. Now, everyone can go back to all of the negative reviews and fix them. And not everyone will do it, but at least I will be doing it. Everyone else will be doing it. I actually didn't get the time. I didn't expect this to happen so soon. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be like a week of like back and forth and Sony doubling down and all kinds of stuff like that. I thought we were gonna have more time to like really dive into this and really shit talk shit talk Sony more. But they actually capitulated faster than I expected. That's how strong the discussion was. That's how strong the rants were from the entire community. That's how strong the unified front was. That they did it far faster than expected. And what this means is that not every negative review will be changed. What will be changed is as many as possible. I will write my first review of the game, which will be a positive review now that it's fixed. And we'll be able to, for the people who refunded the game, if they want to rebuy it, they have the choice to rebuy it. Or they don't have to. And people can wait to rebuy it to see if Sony tries to pull some other shenanigans in the coming weeks or whatever. That could happen. I don't think it will, because I think Sony realized that this is a community they cannot push around. Sony, like I said, is extremely used to pushing around communities. They're extremely used to pushing around their gamers because it's like Apple users as well. Why do you think Apple users? Why do you think Apple users do this? No, sorry. Why do you think Apple does this to Apple users? They sell their phones for like more expensive every single year. They have like things like software that breaks their phones after 2 years, things like that. It's because they can get away with it. The normal Apple user will happily just buy a new phone. And Sony is used to this with gamers. Every single idiotic thing that they've done, forcing PSN, microtransactions up the wazoo, less than stellar, software development, less than stellar number of games coming out, much fewer games for the PS5 than the PS4 by this time in the console's life cycle, especially first-party games. Dude, other gamers wouldn't have, handled this well. Like, PS4 gamers wouldn't have handled this well. PS3 gamers wouldn't have handled this well. PS5 gamers now, this generation, has decided to just take it up the ass. They're just like, fuck it, we'll just take it up the ass, man. We'll enjoy it. Thank you, Daddy Sony, for, bending me over and, for that, for giving me that giant Sony cock. Yeah, exactly. There you go, Fallen Angel. But yeah, so now I think they've realized that there's going to be pushback for these actions, and there should be. I started to see this trend with Dragon's Dogshit 2, which was earlier this year. When Dragon's Dogshit 2 came out, Capcom was not ready because they gave another lackluster product filled with microtransactions, filled with bad, production value and everything like that. The game is basically unplayable for thousands of people, even still. The game was rushed out. Yeah, exactly. The game was rushed out to hit their fiscal year end, and it was all done for stocks, and it was all done for increasing the value of their stocks and hitting fiscal year end numbers. And gamers had a large outcry of it. However, it wasn't large enough, and nothing really changed. We still don't have fixes for the game. We still don't have, the ability to play the game if you're not anything below like a 3070 or whatever. It's actually crazy how bad the issue is for Dragon's Dogma 2 right now. But I did see the trend. Everyone started talking about it. I saw like dozens of videos. I recorded like 5 of them myself. And then we saw the BSG debacle. People that don't even play Escape from Tarkov was shit-talking BSG. So it looks like gamers have really had it up to here with the amount of trash these gaming companies try to pull with us. I think people are starting to really get tired of this shit. They spend too much money on video games to deal with this. Companies do too much of the, everyone talks about modern day gaming. And modern day gaming includes things like microtransactions. It includes like, pay to win bullshit. It includes day one DLC, looking at you, Ubisoft. It includes things like, breaking promises right, left, and sideways for established game communities and more. And the list just keeps going on and on and on and on. And finally, gamers said, screw it, this is where we make our stand. We make it for democracy with Helldivers 2. Because the Helldivers 2 community is extremely tight-knit. And it worked. It also worked for BSG, by the way. So, this shows... I don't want to hear from any fucking idiot on Twitter... Like, you're just yelling into the void, man. No one cares, man. These corporations are going to do what they do, man. No, they will try to do what they do. We can still make these changes happen for all of the games we want. We just have to be unified, man. Like, it's crazy how much power we showed in the past 3 days. And it's crazy how much power we showed. And it's crazy how much power we can still show for all of the other things we hate, man. Can you imagine if everyone refunded all of their games for Ubisoft? For any of their other Star Wars games, for example? Just to say, hey, Ubisoft, don't release Star Wars Outlaws in a bullshit state where you have to buy day one DLC in order to get quests in the first day of the game. Can you imagine? Do you know what would happen? Ubisoft would fold. If gamers can keep it together, we may push for a period of increased improvement from developers who care and leave the corporations who don't behind. Ulfric absolutely agreed. Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave and so true? Exactly my point. Exactly. This entire debacle with Sony should show you all. It should show every single gamer out there. We don't have to take it from all of these other corporations. We don't have to take EA's BS. We don't have to take Ubisoft's crap. We don't have to take Nintendo's bullying. We don't have to take any of these companies doing any of their trash practices to us. We don't have to do it. If we unify, they lack the power because, guys, remember, they need us. We're the ones who buy their games. We, the consumer, have the power. And we always did. And we always did. And I've been yelling at this about this for years. Granted, on a much smaller platform, I feel so empowered to be able to do this from YouTube and Twitch now. Makes me so happy. And it's so great to see other people pick up the mantle. Much larger creators, the Asmongold, the Linus Tech Tips, Moist Critical, huge names. They're really, really leading the charge here, making a huge, huge thing. And we're starting to realize that these companies do capitulate. They do lack the power. Gamers, the veil is lifting from people's eyes. And it's only because they've done so much shit to us over the past several years. Like, game companies have gotten much worse over the past 5 years. Game companies have always tried to pull shit, but it has become much worse over the past 5 years. So much gamba. Oh my god. So many loot boxes. So many microtransactions. So many unfinished ports. So many issues with games coming out when they're half finished, requiring day one patches to even moderately work, and then not even then. Having months down the line where they still don't work. Looking at you, City Skylines 2, suck my fucking asshole, Paradox Gaming, for ruining that fucking game. I was so excited for that game. Oh my god, man. Holy shit. We're starting to finally realize it, guys. Gamers are starting to finally see the cracks in the armor for these fucking companies. Holy shit, I'm fired up, man. Oh my god. If I'm able to take a man named Ulfric Stormcloak, I must be controversial and rebellious. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, hey, Ulfric, there is a reason Captain America is my favorite character from anything ever. From anything ever. What game did Paradox ruin? Quite a few. They've done this many times, but City Skylines 2. Dude. Brother. Ho, if you want to see the extent, hold up, wait a minute. I'm going to link you my City Skyline video right now, Fallen Angel. You can open it, check it out in the morning. Because, dude, that video is a banger. Is a banger. So, where's the first one? Ooh. This might be a really good time to bring up the stop killing video games argument. Holy smokes. You're half asleep, all you heard was suck my fucking asshole? Well, you know what? You heard the important part, Smiles. You heard the important part. So this is a breakdown on everything broken with City Skylines 2 Fallen Angel. Okay? And this... Sorry, my computer is extremely slow. I do apologize. And this is a video about Paradox's and the game company that makes it. I forgot what their name is off the top of my head. And trying to apologize for the game being fucking hot garbage for literally over 6 months. They gave like some bullshit apology that was like barely an apology, and it was literally nothing, and it was basically like, I would say, like a 5 out of 10 apology. Yeah, there were 0 action items and everything. Oh, they should make this a cape. You mean just zoomed in on this? Dude, that's such a goated idea. Holy crap. A celebratory cape for, you know, the game coming back, essentially. Fuck, that's a good idea, man. That's a really, really good idea. Or shit, man, just take the exact cape, or just take this exact thing and just put it on a cape. This is like this, the back end of the cape. Rochelle, welcome, my friend. It's so good to see you. We're celebrating the 150th upload on the YouTube channel. I'm extremely proud of it. And we've been celebrating and shit-talking Sony and other game companies. Because really, at the end of the day, like I said, guys, this shows we don't have to take any of the bad practices that any game company does. If we show half just half of the level of vehemence, the level of unification, and so on and so forth, the level of outcry for any of these other game practices from any other game company, we would win. We would win. Have the cape description be something involving covert operations to realign high command values? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Holy crap, man. Absolutely. Bully the $1 billion corpos? Yeah, exactly. True. Yeah, I mean, it's not only them though, Bearded. That's the thing. Bearded Ball Guy. Like, dude, even smaller companies, like Capcom is not a $1 billion company. They're in the hundreds of millions, but they're a smaller company than Sony by far. And they were the ones who made Dragon's dog shit too. So, yeah, they deserve bullying as well. Lots of companies deserve this kind of bullying, man. And this is like universal for all kinds of stuff. But gamers are very, very, very much a group of people that are more vocal. And they're more vocal about the things they don't like. And I think with gamers, it is very rare for them to come together in this way. But I think the fact that this showed that you could affect positive change and get what you wanted by being a unified force shows a template. It shows precedence. It shows gods can bleed, so to speak, you know? And that kind of thing gives precedence for future events. It really, really does. I firmly believe that. I firmly believe that gamers can use this as a template for how to deal with the Capcoms putting microtransactions in the games, for the Ubisofts making first day one DLC essentially ruining the launch of a game, for having a half-baked, complete BS launch of a game, and, you know, first season and second season and third season, like Diablo 4 is what I'm talking about here with Blizzard. And the list goes on. Like, there are so many game companies that pull this all the time, dude. There's so many of them. And we don't have to take it, man. We really don't. And this just shows it. And I will gladly play Helldivers 2 again when my computer gets fixed. I will gladly play it. Because honestly, the other thing to note, guys, is that here, let's look up what Piestedt has said. Because I want to see what the CEO of Arrowhead has said recently. Can we do it here? I can't spell. There we go. Because Piestedt and the entire development company of Arrowhead Studios really... Hey, Diddles. They already know. Piestedt 3 hours ago made an accidental cape. He said, also, the accidental cape design is pretty cool from a community member. Dude, I hope so. The team is talking about making a good name for this cape. Yeah, so what I wanted to make clear, guys, is that Arrowhead fought for us. They heard the outcry. A lot of game developers might not have done this. They actually heard the outcry. And 3 days ago, they were willing to go with this. They were like, you know, this is... If you look at Piestedt's descriptions and tweets, let's see. Yeah. So basically, like, if you look at these, for example, on May 3rd, when all this broke down and started, he went from outrun the review score. I guess it's warranted. Sorry for how it transpired. I hope we make it up and regain the trust by continuing great game experiences. I just want to make great games. So in this kind of thing, in this post, all the way back 3 days ago, he was kind of like, you know, this really sucks. I'm sorry about it. But, you know, this is really the reality of the situation. And while I didn't like how it turned out, you know, we got to do what we got to do. And this is what a lot of people at Arrowhead felt. And it's fair because they didn't realize how much power they had, and they didn't realize how much power we had as the gamers, as the consumers. Because this kind of thing is extremely rare in the gaming community. Something like this has really not happened much before. I can think of a few examples, and we'll cover those in a few minutes. But this was their thought process. Then it turned to he's talking about how he was happy the day before and it was rough now, and he made a nice little allegory. And then it went to this. We're talking about serious solutions with PlayStation, and this is the start of negotiations. And during this time was around the time that one of the community managers said, "Review bomb, refund." Because at Arrowhead, this will give us more leverage with Sony. And they were only really talking about, the community managers at this point were only really talking about how to basically fix the situation with the, what is it, at the time, 97, and then the number went up to 117, I think, by the end, total countries that could not access PlayStation Network at all. And those people would lose all access to the game. They wouldn't be able to buy it. They wouldn't be able to play it. They would have no recourse. And it was hundreds of millions of people potentially that could lose access to the game or being stopped from buying it. And really, the discussion was about those people. And I said yesterday, I hope we can figure out a solution for everyone. And then it continued. Dude, it was really sad to see, but it was kind of necessary. Gauntlet got shit talked. Magica got trounced. All of their other games, Helldivers 1 got review bombed, and then they were really able to hit hard at Sony. They negotiated. They put their dicks on the line to hit at Sony and really say, we can't take this, man. We can't take this shit as a game company. You cannot take this as a publisher. You have to reverse. And they fought for us. Piestedt and the Arrowhead team fought for us at the negotiating table. We did the heavy lifting as well with the actual work, the refunding and everything like that. But it was a two-pronged approach. It was us screwing with Sony, messing with their pocketbook, messing with their future profits, messing with their entire being as a company. And it was Piestedt and Arrowhead really going in the trenches at the negotiating table to try to iron out a real solution. And then it ended up being a solution for all of us. Every single person who is a player of Helldivers, everyone is tertiarily involved, as in friends of people who play Helldivers and so on and so forth, to various other communities of people who don't even play Helldivers. They don't even know. They don't even play shooters, man. They were covering this stuff on YouTube. And also the entire community of developers who work at Arrowhead. And everyone got involved. Everyone was unified. And that is how solutions are found. And then the solution was found that not a single person has to use a PlayStation Network account for the future. And you know what I love? I love that Sony in their statement is like acting like so like, oh, it's just growing pains, man. We're learning what's best for PC players. We just didn't know. You damn right you didn't know, Sony. You did not know who you were fucking with, man. Straight up. Went from the revolutionary war of gaming to fiery the low blows to the companies involved to recovery that will seemingly be a positive rebuild in like 3 days. Exactly. Here's it silly being true. Devs or Chads who messed up one thing that got fixed. Yes, devs or Chads, they were forced into a shit situation. They didn't really know how to deal with the shit situation because 99 times out of 100, or actually 99.999% of times out of 100%, the game company and developer has to take it up the ass by the publisher. This is how gaming normally works. This is in the 0.0001% chance of actually taking it to the publisher and winning. This is a rare thing. And the developers were big dicks to actually be able to go with the negotiating table to their publisher and say, hey, you have to fix this. We have to make this a fixed situation with you. because the game will not survive. And honestly, this will affect your bottom line, Sony. That was the only way, man. And they really had to show up their real super big stuff in order to make this happen. This would not have happened without Arrowhead team working on our behalf, having our back, just like they know we have theirs. And now I think it is going to be really, really good. There you go. Actually got a PM from someone asking how to get the refund. And the good news is refunds are no longer necessary. That's the really good news. Refunds are no longer necessary. Which is a silly bean. Yeah, man. Bully all the corpos. Dude, hey, remember when I made my entire discussion about like the problems with social media and I said bullying works? I actually got some pushback. I got people DMing me being like, this sounds a little weird, man. You're saying to bully people. No, I'm saying to bully bad people. Bad people need bullying. They're bad because they feel no repercussions. It's the same with game companies. It's the same with any company. They are able to do things because they feel like they're able to get away with it. If you bully them, they suddenly no longer feel like they're able to get away with this shit. Shocker. Consequences actually make actions change. Consequences do something. It's huge, man. It's crazy. It's crazy what people can do when they're willing to put their money where their mouth is, man. It isn't bullying when it's the poor fighting the rich. No, it's still bullying. But it's, I mean, there's righteous bullying, Will. Righteous bullying is still bullying, but it is bullying. And it works. And it fucking works. Someone yells a slur in a video game where it's a lobby of 6 people and all the other 5 people decide to unify. And I'm talking about my thing that happened in Tarkov, my first few raids of playing Tarkov. And we all hunt down the slur user and we just absolutely maul him. And then we report him, all 5 of us, and watch him get banned. That's bullying. But it is righteous bullying and it fucking works, man. It fucking works. There's a reason the Tarkov community is like the least slur-using competitive shooter community on the entire face of the planet. Out of any other competitive shooter, they're the community that I've seen the least slurs out of. And that's why. Because anytime you act a fool and you do something reprehensible, the gamers in the game will bully the fuck out of you. It works. Consequences work. Bullying, when it's bullying bad people, absolutely works, man. It straight up works. When we bullied PlayStation, this is what happens. When we bullied Sony, this is what happens. This is exactly what happens. We could bully Ubisoft. We could bully EA. We could bully all of these game companies to stop doing the bullshit that they've been trying to pull with every single one of us for the past several years. All we need is the conviction. All it takes is conviction. That is it. That is it. Activision, yeah, Activision as well. Yeah, Activision is very much high on the list. Dude, you know the problem, Ulfric, though? The conviction is the problem. Very few game communities are willing to have conviction. See, like, it's interesting because if you look at the past 2 weeks, first with Battlestate Games and now this situation with Sony and Helldivers, these are 2 of the most hardcore communities in terms of Helldivers is only 3 months old, so it's weird to call it a hardcore community that's only 3 months old. But dude, these people are like, by these people I mean me as well. We're like unified to do like giant things all the time in the game. We killed every single automaton in the entire map. Like, that's crazy shit, man. We just decided all the robots die. And everyone unified, man. And it's like that level of hardcore shit that you don't see in any other game. Like, it's very... I played a lot of cooperative shooters. I ain't ever seen anything like the Helldivers 2 community, man. The Helldivers 2 community is like on a different level. Escape from Tarkov, the pay-in that most people do is for the EOD edition, which is like the highest edition of Tarkov. That is $150. That's hardcore. That's like 80, I would say like more like 60 to 70% of the community are EOD members. That shit is crazy, man. In order to play the game at a low level, you have to be a fucking like psychopath who spends 150 hours in the game. And then you start to be like, yeah, I'm starting to figure out what I don't understand about this game after 150 hours. That's hardcore. Yeah, dude. Good Felix, buddy. 2 billion bugs killed in the last 12 hours. It feels good, doesn't it, man? It feels good to be back. Helldivers deserves it, man. We deserve it. Every single person who plays this game deserves this W. Hell yeah, brother. Make those bugs burn. Absolutely good, Felix. Absolutely. By the way, did you see that we're probably gonna get a new cape? Here, let me find it for you. Good, Felix. Welcome to stream, buddy. Welcome to the Koi crew. Meridius Super Colony, not for long. Yeah, exactly. Hold on. Let me look up pile stats so you can see what I mean. There we go. Oh god, I can't spell. Oh, here he is. He's right here. Yeah. There you go. Good Felix, buddy. What kind of games do you have to play, watch, and enjoy? We love the Helldivers 2 community in here. We've been covering the controversy, and we're going to be getting a new cape. The downvote, the absolute, like, downvote, like, deluge is becoming a new cape. It reflects the situation. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, man. Look at that. Dude. This is so cool, man. And they're literally just trying to find a name for it. Piestedt confirmed on Twitter. By the way, if you enjoy the good vibes, good Felix, drop a follow. We love to play awesome games. We love to talk about real stuff. I actually posted up my second video on the entire situation just a few hours ago, and we're recording the conclusion right now of, you know, the fix, essentially, and the situation getting better right now, and I'll be putting it up in probably the morning after I finish stream and everything. So yeah, it'll be really good, buddy. It'll be really, really good. Absolutely good, Felix, buddy. Absolutely. Welcome to the Corey Crew. Also, there's a giveaway active because we are celebrating 150 videos that I uploaded to YouTube. So lots of giveaways active. The way to join the giveaway, it's open to all people following the stream, including brand new followers. And all you have to do is type in chat, !join. It is a variety giveaway. It's an awesome variety giveaway. You're guaranteed to get something that you will love and treasure and really appreciate. I make sure of it. Dude, I haven't actually read this one. What did Piestedt say here? The Cape of Dysphoria? Yeah. The Cape of fucking winning. I don't know. Firstly, I'm impressed with the willpower of the Helldivers 2 community and your ability to collaborate. Yeah, dude. He didn't realize this was going to happen. He didn't realize just how strong the pushback was going to be as well. Like, he knew there was going to be pushback, but this level, he had no idea. The Malevolon Creek. Yeah, exactly. True, exactly, Ulfric. Impressed with the willpower of the Helldivers 2 community and your ability to collaborate. Secondly, I want to thank you. I want to thank our partners and friends at PlayStation for quickly and effectively making the decision to leave PSN linking optional. We together want to set a new standard for what a live service game is and how developers and communities can support each other to create the best game experiences. Fucking based and true. Based and true, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, man. Dude, this is why I follow this guy, man. This is why I follow this guy. I don't follow any other fucking CEO of a video game. He's actually the only one. He's legitimately the only one. Which is really funny. And I didn't realize that until now. Like, I don't follow Blizzard. I don't follow the CEO of Blizzard. I don't follow the CEO of Bethesda. I don't even follow Todd Howard. And I love Todd Howard. The Cape of Resistance. Ooh, there you go. Death threats and hate. Yeah, I think that was an extremely small minority. Good Felix. Every single movement will have like a small minority of fucking losers who do that shit. And the thing is that, like, anyone who does that, it should be ostracized. They should be thrown out. They should be banned. Absolutely. I would never say that. Absolutely. Death threats and hates should never be acceptable. You know, it's really funny, good Felix, because the community moderator, Stripe, Sprite, Spritz, he literally gave us the blueprint of how to fix the situation, and it worked. Like, he literally said the way to do it is, and he was right, because like I said in my video yesterday, the publisher usually runs the Steam pages. And so all you do is you go to the Steam page, massively, just completely review bomb the fuck out of it, start refunding your game as well. Hit them in the pocketbook. That's what gets their attention. That is what gets these companies' attention. And it worked. That was the way to do it. And you know, write the videos, make the YouTube videos, make those tweets, you know, really discuss, collaborate, bring the community together, and be unified. That's exactly it, buddy. That's exactly it. But yeah, I mean, anytime like a small segment of the community does that kind of crap, it's worth ostracizing and never really bringing up, because it's like, if you give them air, if you give them oxygen, it, like, you know, makes the fire become larger, kind of thing. Good Felix. Topic, Riot is completely revamping ADC items. They'll now only have 2 stats, never 3, and all crit items will have 25% crit. I covered all the new items, Darkshade. Yeah. My second newest video, my newest video is on the Helldivers stuff. My second newest video is on the League item changes, is Darkshade. I covered all of them. You should watch it. Share with your friends. But yeah, good Felix. I'm happy we stood tall. We did. Anything good for Udyr? No. My Udyr is losing lethal tempo, so it's actually like just nothing but negatives for me. Oh fuck, dude. Actually, what is happening is that they're basically revamping some of the tank items, and so now we get Atma's back. So we're just gonna be going Atma's Udyr every game. AP Udyr? No need, because Atma's is gonna be an AD item. Yeah, it's not called Atmas, it's called something else. I don't remember what the item's called. But essentially what old Atmas used to be, which is for your max health, you get 2% AD, which is a lot. And that'll stack with Titanic Hydra and everything. Let's get those reviews back to positive. Absolutely good, Felix. Absolutely. Dude, do we want to write our review right now? We can write our review right now while live. Let's do it. Let's do it. The Cape of Ostracizing? No, I think the Cape of Resistance is perfect. Aku, I think the word resistance encompasses it perfectly. We didn't ostracize, you know, Sony or anything. We made our feelings extremely well known with massive amounts of resistance. And it gives a good feel for, like, you know, democracy, resistance, you know, all that stuff. I never wrote a comment, positive or negative, for Helldivers. I actually write very, very few things. Yeah, Cape of Resistance feels good. Hell yeah. Dude, it's already coming back. When I checked earlier today, good Felix, it was at 15% positive. 15. So it's starting to turn. It's starting to turn, buddy. It's gonna take a while. It'll probably stay at mix for a very, very long time. But it's starting to turn back. From 15% positive to 30% positive is a big change already. Let's see what the chart looks like before we write the review. Look at that. In the past day, 15,000 negative, who probably didn't get the message yet, or they were earlier than the announcement, and then 18,000 positive. Some more positive reviews than negative in the past 24 hours. There you go. There you go. And, well, not in the past 24 hours, but today, actually. Sorry, in the past 6 hours. Because this is May 6th. Yeah. So there you go. The Cape of Democratic Solidarity, that would work as well, Zox. Zox, welcome, my friend. It's good to see you. We're celebrating our 150th YouTube video, and we're celebrating this gigantic win for gamers and everything. So welcome to the stream. Welcome to Koiku, Zox. Join the giveaway. It's our 3rd giveaway of the night. All right. Let's learn how to write, guys. Let's learn how to write. What do I write? I love democracy, full stop. No, I want to go. I want to go a little harder on this. I'm feeling poetic. I'm starting with, it was a long and hard fight, but we the community, we the Helldivers, we the company Arrowhead who had our back, we the gamers who don't even play this game, won. I think that's a pretty good intro. There we go. How about that? That's a pretty good intro. I'm feeling poetic tonight, guys. I'm waxing poetic. I'm impressed with the projects. I want our SIBs in the 177 non-PSN countries to get back with us all. Yes. When they're going to be, Zox. This entire thing is to make sure that they're able to play as well. Completely. This is my next part. Sony tried to pull the typical modern day gaming shenanigans we all know and hate. This time, we're trying to strong arm a movement to and forced growth of their PSN numbers for their own monetary gain. They tried to sacrifice community for money. Believe in the grassroots activism. Yeah, dude. Good Felix. I've been saying that for years. I completely agree. If you were here earlier, my friend, I was talking about how we could have this type of solidarity and unity towards microtransactions, towards loot boxes, towards Gamba and pay to win, and against companies like Ubisoft, EA, Nintendo. Nintendo just straight up bullies like every fucking gamer who plays their games. It's fucking crazy. And like the names go on, and the issues go on and on. Absolutely. It's conviction and organization. Absolutely, good Felix. Hell yeah, man. You should join the community, man. You should, in the spirit of democracy, join the community. Weapons of democracy we have become. Blades turn to our makers. For good things are won and taken. There you go. Damn, man. I like that, Ulfric. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. In this step. Hey, Felix. Thank you for the follow. Our first follow tonight. Welcome to the Curry Crew. It is a pleasure to meet you. Type into chat !join to join the giveaway. Clearwater, my friend. Hey, Clearwater, out of curiosity, are you from Florida? Because, my friend, I live in Florida, and we have a city called Clearwater. Woke up to the news earlier. They shall never destroy our way of life. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, my friend. Celebrate with us. Drop a follow. Type into chat !join after you drop a follow if you want to join our giveaway. We're celebrating. I'm also celebrating 150 YouTube videos. We did our 150th upload earlier today, and 2 of my videos were about the Helldiver situation. A third one will be going up tomorrow, and we love to make new friends. We love to have a good time. Hell yeah. You wish? Dude, move to Florida, man. I'm in Florida. It's a beautiful place. Hell yeah, brother. Clearwater is actually gorgeous. My aunt and uncle used to live in Clearwater. Now they live in North Tampa, but they used to light the signal fires. Wait, what did Stream Elements do? Wait, why did Stream Elements say that? What is that? Is Stream Elements celebrating? I didn't type that. What the fuck? That is so weird. Chat, you can see that, right? Can you see Stream Elements? Type that in chat. I didn't type that. It's there? What the fuck? Dude, this is so crazy. Even Stream Elements is excited, guys. Look at that. Even my fucking Stream Elements bot is excited. Clearwater, what other kind of games you have to play, watch, and enjoy? You do full variety every single night. 52 months in a row of every single night streaming. And yeah, good Felix and Clearwater. Let me know what else you like to play. We do everything, every kind of game genre, a little bit of everything. Lots of chatting as well. In this step, they not only tried to mess with the entire Helldivers community, they also... What's the word here? I'm trying to describe the situation where over 100 countries were literally cut off. We'll just say it like that. They also completely cut off over 1 million Helldivers from accessing the game or being able to buy it in over 100 countries around the world without PSN access. They also woke a sleeping and often sleeping giant of the gaming community. Helldivers have been trained for 3 months to collaborate, to organize, to share and fight for a common goal, and to have each other's backs. This community was the literal worst community for Sony to try this with. That is why they lost. While they lack conviction, we have it. Every gamer should look at this victory and that of Arrowhead and know that we can win every fight for gaming in this exact manner. I don't who will moderate the PC side? They're already developing tools. Piestedt confirmed. They're already doing it. Absolutely. They could moderate the PC side. Like it wasn't like PC was not getting moderated. Good Felix. It was definitely getting moderated. It was just a little bit tougher, and they're just going to have to create different tools to do it. That's all. I mean, it's not like no PC game is moderated. Every PC game has different forms of moderation. There's lots of ways to do it. They just have to kind of pick and choose which one might be the best for, you know, the PC Helldivers community. That's literally it. So yeah, exactly. Join. Yes. Everyone exclamation point join to join our third giveaway of the night. Absolutely. I'll read out the entire thing at the end. By the way, if you guys want me to add something, let me know. We're writing our positive review. And it's a bit of a long, poetic one. June? Yeah, exactly. Making breakfast? Nice, Will. What are you eating for breakfast, brother? Hell yeah. And we can all go back to playing it, slaying those bugs and robots for democracy and each other. There we go. So here it is. Here's the review. It was a long and hard fight, but we the community, we the Helldivers, we the company Arrowhead, who had our back, we the gamers who don't even own this, who do not even play this game, won. Sony tried to pull the typical quote-unquote modern-day gaming shenanigans we all know and hate. this time with trying to strong-arm a movement to and forced growth of their PSN numbers for their own monetary gain. They tried to sacrifice community for money. In this step, they not only tried to mess with the entire Helldivers community, they also cut off over 1 million Helldivers from accessing the game or being able to buy it, parentheses, in over 100 countries around the world without PSN access. They also woke an often sleeping giant of the gaming community. Helldivers have been trained for 3 months to collaborate, to organize, to share, and fight for a common goal, and to have each other's backs. This community was the literal worst community for Sony to try this with. That is why they lost. While they lack conviction, we have it. Every gamer should look at this victory and that of Arrowhead and know that we can win every fight for gaming in this exact manner. Rejoice, Helldivers. This game is wonderful, and we can all go back to playing it, slaying those bugs and robots for democracy and each other. I think it's pretty good. What do you guys think? Is there something I should add? Is there a little part that I'm missing here? What do you guys think? But yeah, do I recommend this game? Fucking yes, I do now. Absolutely. Fucking A, baby. Abso-fucking-lutely. W? Will, anything to change? Shadow? Ryan? Clearwater? Good Felix? What do you guys think? Any changes at all? Aku, if you're still in here, my friend. Wade Wilson. Zox. All of our wonderful new friends. You like it? All right. Ryan, what do you think, bro? Ryan's a good writer. I'm more of a flowery-ass writer. I wrote stories.
When the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.
Oh my god.
We're going to live on.
We're gonna survive. Because today is our Independence Day. God damn. Oh my lord. Okay, that was perfect. Holy shit, man. The first Independence Day was so good. May 6th, Mixed Day. There you go. Don't despair when this happens. Let it drive you to action. We have the power. Ooh, I like that. Always remember everyone. When never despair when something like this happens. Let it, oh god. Instead, spur you to action. We have and always have had and always will have the power. There we go. How about that? How about that, Zoxseeker? Always remember, everyone, never despair when something like this happens. Let it instead spur you to action. We have and always have had and always will have the power. There you go. To effect the change you want. There we go. There you go. Exactly. There you go, good Felix. Hell yeah. I think it's good. Do I recommend this game? Absolutely. Allow comments? Sure. Twin Beard has been hitting the community with salute gifts in the Discord. 07 indeed, my friend. 07, 07, 07. There you go. Review is done. Positive review to add to the list, my friends. And I review like next to nothing on Steam. I never take the time out to do that shit. Holy crap, man. But this deserves it. This absolutely deserves it, man. God damn. I'm very proud of this community, man. I am extremely, extremely proud of this community being having done this. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm keeping these things for the thumbnail for the video that we're recording right now. Make memes. I would make this a meme. Make the spaceship Sony and us saying this, but different. Yeah.
The son of a bitch did it!
Oh my god. True, true, true. Whoops. Independence Day? Yeah, exactly, good Felix. Yeah, man. There you go, dude. There you go. It's a good feeling, isn't it, man? It's a good feeling. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. You know how to take him down? Yeah. Dude, yeah, exactly. We know how to take him down. Holy shit. It's so true. Oh my god. Yep, Pirate Software will be able to do this. Anything less than reversing is just words on social media. True. Yeah, the action hasn't been done yet. To be fair, Pirate Software makes a good point here. The action of, you know, people in other countries being able to access the game, being able to buy it again, that hasn't been fully fixed yet. I mean, I think they can't, like, you know, fuck around with it now that they said it. I think they have to do it. But yeah, it's true. It is true. When the actual action takes place. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Is this a meme or is this true? Wait, is this major order like a meme that he put on Twitter? Or is this like actually a major order in the game? Oh, it's a meme? Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, look, if they fuck with it, if Sony fucks with it, I will absolutely cover it and I will change my review back to negative. But, you know, right now, yeah, I think it'll get fixed. I don't see them fucking with this. References precedence. Will, this precedence is the word you're looking for. Yeah, precedence. Good morning, Mist. How you doing? Welcome to stream. Our third giveaway is live if you want to join it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lead community manager. Wait, what? What? Dude, Grums is so weird, man. This guy makes the weirdest fucking posts. He's like fucking like 3 days behind on this. PSN account means communism. We hate communism. Oh my god. I had no idea this was gonna get fixed so soon. Like, honestly, I'm shocked at how fast it got fixed. So fucking proud of this community. Okay, so Yongya has confirmed. Helldivers is no longer requiring PSN accounts for PC players, but this fix for the other countries has still yet to be resolved. That's good to know. I'll make a post about it too. I didn't realize this is still not resolved yet. Couldn't afford to lose that much money, let's be honest. Yeah, man, money talks. You know what the golden rule is? Hey, Will, do you know what the golden rule is? A lot of people think it's like, treat others how you want to be treated. It's not true. When it comes to corporations, the golden rule is very simple. Those with the gold make the rules. And a lot of people think that means the game companies. No, it means us. We have the gold. We're the ones who fucking pay the game companies. We make the rules. We can make the rules. We just lack the conviction until this instance. There we go. The lovely platinum goats, my friend. Happy evening. Oh, lines. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Oh, dude, Ulfric, if Sony like reneged on their words and decided to like fuck with the community more, there's no way, man. Like I said, companies are weak, man. They're weak enough to capitulate. There's no way they would fuck this up, man. They know the shitstorm that would hit them. And Platinum goes, we're doing great, buddy. We had our 150th video on YouTube, and we're having a lot of fun. We're celebrating, and we're talking about the big fix that happened. We you know, the gamers won. We got this. We got this, my friend. We got this. It's really, really good tonight. Platinum goes, this is a good night, buddy. It's a good night. I tried to make some art earlier. It was atrocious. It was hilarious. And it's just been a good time, buddy. Third giveaway is live right now. 1 million companies were refunded? Wait, Will, how do you know 1 million? Where was the number from? I mean, I know 1 million people in the other countries lost access. I know that much. But I didn't know, I didn't have a number for anything. That's so, hey, yeah, Platinum Ghost, buddy. Absolutely. Good vibes all around. Absolutely good, Felix. Absolutely. Oh my god, dude. Star Wars Clone Wars went hard, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. He was offering refunds for any person that was losing access? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would say, like, I didn't refund the game. I was waiting it out for, like, a week to see what Sony would do because I expected them to take a week to fix this. And if they hadn't, you know, if they, you know, stood their ground and shit, I would have refunded at that point. But one reason I didn't refund was because I wanted to see what was happening in the game if it got to that point. Thank God it didn't. I think that anyone who refunded Helldivers 2 should not rebuy Helldivers 2 until every single person or every single country gets their access back. With, you know, having the PSN requirement going by the wayside. When that happens, I think then we can, like, really, you know, close the chapter on this this shitstorm that happened and really go back to just enjoying the game. Hell yeah. 40 million plus 30% because Steam is keeping their money. Yeah, so the way Will, I don't know if you knew how this works or anyone knows how this works. So the way Steam works is on an escrow basis. So what they do is they have, like, essentially what is akin to a holding account. And when you pay Steam, they do keep 30%, but they keep 30% of the profits. The rest of it goes to the publisher and you know, is divvied up between the publisher and the makers of the game and so on. But that process requires Steam to kind of be the middleman holding the money. So that's why they're able to do things like mass refunds, Will. They're basically using the money that they were going to disperse out to the company before they disperse it out to the company. In this case, Sony and Arrowhead. But yeah, that's exactly what happens. It's not exactly an escrow situation, but it's kind of an escrow situation. Sony fucked around and found out. Yeah, exactly. Love that for them. I love that for us, man. I love that for us. I hope we do this more often. I hope we do this more often with other games and other game companies pulling this shit. Other companies in general. Seeing the memes was so good, man. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, I mean, I would wait. Yeah, I'll just leave a comment. Even though I changed mine to positive, I'm willing to change mine back to negative if they fuck around with it. I would say wait until every country that cannot access PSN regains access to the game, and then do so. And then definitely change that review. There you go. Too little, too late? For what? Oh, you mean for, like, the reviews of the game? It'll never go back to, like, 80% positive. Thing is, it doesn't need to. It doesn't need to. I mean, like, dude, when a game company fucks up, like, a small bug, and say that small bug, like, makes you, like, you lose access to the game or the game crashes or whatever, Remember, like all of those like posts about people when they're like, yeah, I love the game, but I can't access it, so negative review. Game companies, read that shit and they fix the bug. Most of those people never change their review. So I definitely think that the highest review that this game will ever get back to is a mixed review. But I mean, that's fine. It's a mixed review because of a major issue. It got fixed, and a lot of those reviews will change, but not all of them. That's okay. The game's already removed from those countries. Scare's already there. Oh, you mean the damage was done for all the people who lost access to the game? They might not be trusting the game when it comes back. Yeah, I mean, that's the price you pay, man. Yeah, that's true. Those 1 million players, it'll be interesting to see the percentage of them that are actually come back to the game. I agree with you. I don't think it'll be 100% of those players coming back to the game. I agree with you. I would say like a solid probably like 30, 40, 50% probably will. And that's fine. That's at least something, and the game can continue to grow from there. Yeah, I mean, dude, if I was in one of those countries and I lost access to the game, I fucking wouldn't trust it. Even now, even seeing the change, even seeing the words from Sony and getting the access back, dude, they can take that shit again away anytime. I would be fearing it. If I was in Pakistan or Sri Lanka or Estonia or Liechtenstein or all these countries, dude, there was a lot of countries, man. I wouldn't fucking trust it. 1/3 might come back. Yeah, exactly. The rest are moving on. Trust is gone. Yeah, man. Trust, as soon as you erode trust in a game community, when that shit is gone, that shit is gone for good, dude. Very, very, very few games are like a No Man's Sky or a Cyberpunk, where you can have essentially a full renaissance. I think this could happen in this game. This game is good enough. Helldivers 2 is a good enough game where this type of thing could happen and it could get fixed to bounce back. But it's not 100%. Trust is a brickyard pillow fight. Yep, very true, good Felix. Hey man, you're new here, so you don't know my favorite adage when it comes to these things. You can be a bricklayer for your entire life, for 30 years, but as soon as you suck a single dick, no one knows you as a bricklayer. They know you as a dick sucker. That's what I say, man. They know you as a dick sucker. And it's hard to remove that. It's hard to remove that shit stain from any company doing these kinds of things. It really is. Is it impossible? No, it happens, but it is rare. It is rare. I think Helldivers is good enough that it can happen with Helldivers 2. I really do. I really do. If Sony was to let go of the reins of the studio and get them controlled so they can't make any of their bad decisions, that might fix it. Dude, that will never happen because Sony is the publisher and they have a publishing agreement. I don't think that'll ever happen. I do think that Sony knows, just by example, to not fuck with the Helldivers community again, though. Like, they're going to try this shit with every other game, man. Now they know. You know what the truth is, Will? Now they know to make their feelings known about PSN access at the beginning of every game. They're still going to force it, but it'll be at the beginning of every game. Which is, it sucks, but it is what it is. That is how it is what it is. Like, the reason that they fucked up this is because they did it 3 months later, essentially. They had a level of service and they yanked it away. That's what happened. And that is why they were on weak ground and they knew it. And also, I want everyone to know, one of the reasons they did this is because of this right here. They literally fucked with their legal verbiage on their own website. Everyone bought the game, or everyone who bought the game on May 2nd or earlier saw this verbiage on PlayStation, or would have if they looked it up, that you signing into a PSN is optional when playing a PlayStation game on PC. And then on May 3rd, they changed that. They got caught in 4K, changing that to some PlayStation games may require you to sign in and link to an account for PSN. And the thing is that if they had this verbiage before May 2nd, they would have had very strong ground. And they could have said, you know what? Screw you all. You guys knew what the verbiage was, blah, blah. All of our stuff says the same thing. You need a PSN account, and it is what it is, man. You're going to have to deal with it. They could have done that. But because they had changed it and they got caught trying to change it in the middle of this situation, that's one big reason they were on really shaky ground. However, guys, I want you to know that this verbiage will probably not change back. They'll probably keep it exactly as vague as it is now. Some PlayStation games may require you to sign in and link to an account for PSN. This will never change back to this. And it's a really, really bad sign. Legal faux pas? Yeah, a bit. Like, it's not really a faux pas. It just lands them in a hot water, an indefensible hot water. Yeah. I think that's what it was. Like, I remember before I saw this on May 3rd, I was thinking to myself, I was like going to sleep. It was like after, like, you know, all this started to go wrong and everything like that. And I went to sleep and I was like thinking to myself, man, these fucking dick suckers. Holy shit. These sneaky sons of bitches got away with this shit again. And I was pissed, man. I was pissed. And then I started researching. And then I found this. When I found this, I was like, all right. PlayStation fucked up here. Sony fucked up. They actually misstepped. They hard misstepped. They actually don't really have a defense here now. This is what really turned the tables for me. And I was like, all right, you know, we can actually fight this. Before this, I didn't think we could fight it. Like, before this, I was like, yeah, we were just fucked. We're just fucked. That was the problem. But yeah, will the trust ever be fixed? Going back to the original discussion, I don't think so. Not fully. And nor should it. I think everyone should look at anything that Sony, and, you know, Arrowhead by extension, but, you know, Arrowhead deserves our respect. But, like, you know, never blind. We should look at every decision made with a fine magnification. And just make sure there's no craziness. Make sure there's no weird shit going on. No wool trying to be pulled over our eyes. Great example of why the Internet Archive projects are important? Yes. Zox fully agreed. Dude, Battlestate Games did this exact same trick last week, Zox. It was really funny because it was literally while Landmark, the biggest streamer of Battlestate, second biggest, Pestely's the biggest, but the biggest live at the time, was looking over their website to, like, you know, find the legal verbiage and stuff. And Battlestate Games, those fucking sneaky motherfuckers, they were literally rewriting the website in front of the 20,000 plus audience watching Landmark reading the website. It was not even close to just cotton 4K. It was like way above and beyond it, man. It was insane. It was insane. And yeah, the Internet Archive was able to prove the facts as well. I mean, honestly, someone I know said something to me that made a good point. If I didn't have to bind something to PlayStation Network, I won't. Because they are hacked every other month because there's no security there. Yeah, Will, I literally said that in my videos constantly. So, Will, if you want to see, actually, I'd recommend, man, you should watch those videos after the stream ends tonight. Because those are some banger fucking videos. And we went into the nitty gritty, talking about every single aspect of the situation. Exactly. Amazing surprise, literally won with democracy. Kawaii, hardcore. You know why we won, buddy? You know why we won? Because this community is fucking hardcore. That's why. That's why, bro. And Kawaii, my friend, I'm actually surprised it went as fast as it did. I thought it was going to be like a week-long fight, and then we'd figure out something. And it would probably be like a negotiation or some bullshit, like a halfway kind of point with fucking Sony. I didn't think we were going to win completely, and I didn't think it was going to be in 3 days. But yeah, the speed and the completion of it, yeah, you didn't think it was back down until it was dead? Oh, dude, there was no way they would make this game die. I knew they wouldn't let this game die, Kawaii, but what I thought was going to happen was that they were going to give access back to the countries that lost it. And just that. that everyone in the US and Europe and all those things, every country with PSN access, I thought we would still be required to do the login and everything. I thought it was going to be that kind of compromise. I was shocked that we completely won. And I was shocked that we completely won in 3 days. I definitely thought it was going to be like several. Yes, Sony is caving in. Here, I'll show you. Give me 1 second, bro. I'll bring it up again. Where's Piestedt? There it is. PlayStation. There it is. I'll read it out for you. 10 Ton Ninja. Helldivers fans, we've heard your feedback on the Helldivers 2 account linking update. The May 6th update, which would have required Steam and PlayStation Network account linking for new players and for current players beginning May 30th, will not be moving forward. We're still, and then now they act coy, like, oh, we didn't know. The second paragraph is such little fucking tripe bullshit. We're still learning what is best for PC players, and your feedback has been invaluable. Thanks again for your continued support for Helldivers 2. We'll keep you updated on future fans. To be fair, it was, 250,000 negative reviews in 3 days, and PS5 owners starting to leave. I think that helped. It wasn't a small part, but nearly the whole community. Yes. I said at the very beginning, and I will say it again, absolutely, completely agreed that the level of conviction and the level of absolute vehemence that the entire Helldiver community had, almost the entire community. There was a lot of salty Sony fanboys that were like trying to just say, you guys are bitches. Yeah, man, the PC players always complain. There was a bit of that as well. But in general, it was like a solid, I would say like 80+% of the community, which is a lot. That is a ridiculous number for any game. It is basically unheard of numbers in any single game that I've seen. I've been gaming since I was 2 years old. I've been gaming for well over 30 years. So yeah, it's like the first time I've seen such high numbers for a huge pushback like this. Absolutely. So yeah, I do agree with you. Kawhi. But I will also say, to that end, Arrowhead really put their dicks on the line, man. When they saw the level of pushback, they did sit in the trenches and negotiate it out with Sony, their publisher, and their publisher could screw them over. The publisher has so much power over a game developer. That's why the situation was going on in the first place. It's because the publishers generally, especially when they're large publishers like Sony, like a Capcom, like a Nintendo, when these large, super strong companies are the publisher for a game, they have a ridiculous amount of power. And it's far above. Yeah, Bandai Namco, absolutely. Bandai Namco have had many missteps. Dude, Will, you know how I knew that From Software was going to be safe with Elden Ring for the DLC launch and everything? It's because Bandai Namco was forced to relinquish control over Elden Ring back to From Software. They're just like, you know what? It's all yours now. You guys deal with all the shit. Yep. I didn't think it was going to be a failure by any means or anything like that, the DLC. But now I'm assured that it's going to not fucking suck. Maybe this will happen to Helldivers. It's super rare for that to happen, Will. Like, it's extremely rare. I don't think that'll happen. I don't think Sony will let this go. And it's simply for the reason that Sony makes too much money off of Helldivers. Like, Helldivers is an extremely successful game. The numbers of people that play Helldivers, and it deserves a success. It's an amazing game. It's literally my game of the year. Except for this misstep for the past 3 days, Helldivers 2 is my game of 2024. And it's not even close. I don't know any other game that even comes close to it right now for this year. Like, maybe there's going to be a better game. Maybe Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 will be huge if it releases this year. Maybe when I play Manor Lords, that'll be, like, an amazing game. I don't know. But, like, right now, it's Helldivers. Helldivers 2 is absolutely the game of the year for me. But, yeah. Dude, this game is so good. I have so many friends that play this game. And I have not spent any money except for buying the game, right? Because the game throws premium currency at you, right? And they play far more than I do. So my friends have spent money on the microtransactions. And it's simply because the game is good. The microtransactions are extremely light. And very much like, they feel so optional. They don't feel like FOMO at all. They're not FOMO because they never, leave. There's no like rotation of things leaving the market or anything like that. And like all of the other faux pas that fucking that fucking other game companies do, Helldivers has avoided every single pitfall for gaming live service bullshit. Every single one of them. They avoid it like the plague. And that is why my friends have spent upwards of $50 over and above just because they want like a silly looking cape or whatever. And you know what? That they deserve it. The Arrowhead game development crew deserves it, man. They really, really do. It's a good fucking game. It's a really good fucking game. And yeah, besides this misstep, a Maximum Premium Currency bundle is only $20 as well. Yeah, exactly. Then you have games like Diablo 4 and COD with dude. No, dude, I've covered Diablo 4. You might really like that Diablo 4 video, Ulfric, where I talk about the greedy microtransactions from Blizzard. Holy shit, man. The fucking horse armor that is literally $70 fucking dollars. Holy shit, man. But yeah, going back to my point. Sony, as the publisher for this game, gets a goddamn fuck ton of money from Helldivers. Helldivers is minting money right now. They're absolutely minting money. And they deserve the success. I'm not saying like a bad thing. It's a good thing. And most expensive armor is 250 to 300 super credits, so not even that expensive. Exactly, dude. Exactly, dude. Exactly. The most expensive armor is like basically what amounts to $2, $3. Exactly, dude. Very, very, very true and very, very well said. It's almost like ethically pricing your game and making it like not be some kind of like hardcore way too expensive bullshit makes it sell better. It's crazy how the market works. It's so fucking crazy. It's not. It's just crazy that gamers have forgotten this and gaming companies have forgotten this. Or it's not really forgotten. They're greedy. They're greedy. Everything can be earned in game with the time played. Yes. Will, when I reached the 17-hour mark, I had only played the game for 17 hours, and I play slow. Like I'm not good at shooters. I'm an absolute dumbass when it comes to playing in this game. I have a lot of fun, but I'm like the guy dying all the time. That's me. That's my job. But with my lack of skill, Will the Flute Boy, and only 17 hours played, I unlocked the Premium Battle Pass. Just playing normally. Actually, worse than normally. Worse than normally, right? And with that time, with only 17 hours played, I was able to unlock the Premium Battle Pass with 1,000 super credits. They just fucking shit the money at you, man. They shit the super credits at you. It's so good. It's so nice. You get the premium currency in the game world. Oh, yeah, exactly. No, I was just giving an example for how much I had gotten in a time frame. Because I was like, let's see how long it takes me to unlock the Premium Battle Pass. Shit, man, it only took 17 hours. And that's really not that much. People have played this game for like 250 hours plus. We had 6 members of the community over the past 3 days. All of them over 100 hours of game time played. Actually, no, it was like 4 of them were over 100, 2 of them were just under 100. It's like 97 hours and stuff. When they got the refund, it showed how much they played. Dude, the numbers were like 120 hours, 150 hours. It's a lot of time for a game. You have all the current battle passes, enough credits for the next one, and have some store armors. $0 spent. Exactly, Quine. Exactly, buddy. There you go, man. There you go. And that's how it could be, and that's how it should be.